Hello, soul friends. This is Miriam. Welcome back to my channel. Today's pick a card reading is going to be all about something that you need to hear right now. It's like how to overcome a current challenge. Yes. How to overcome a current challenge. So, remember, no matter your individual beliefs, tarot or oracle reading is, your spirit guides coming forward to give you advice, or just simply your subconscious mind helping you answer life's ponders. And no matter how you look at that, it is healthy and you are in the right place. So we are going to let you pick with these decks, or I should say cards and rocks that you see before you, and then we have the same tarot deck for all of your clarifications in each of your readings. So for group 1, you have this red rock. Group 2, you have the golden sheen obsidian stone. I just can't seem to get a gold sheen to show for you. There it kind of is. If I sneeze all over you, I apologize in advance. Group 3, you have this little swirly black and white heart. Kind of looks like lace. It's probably like some kind of crazy lace agate, I bet. And group 4, you have this little blue rock. Alrighty, go ahead and pause if you need, and we will see you in your individual readings. Bye. Hello, group 1. So if you picked the red stone, you got the mindful card. The mindful card. So whatever is challenging you at this moment, to me it feels very much like things that are not in your control, and that is very frustrating. At times it can be health that's out of control. It can be like your environment that seems like out of your control. I remember having that feeling a lot when I was young and growing up, and I wanted my own space so bad. And funnily enough, things worked out in such a way that I, now have all kinds of space to myself. But at the time, it was like I just couldn't have it. And so I had to create space for myself. Okay. That was either finding a little pocket of a room that was just mine, or finding a place to go that was just for me, something along those lines. But for you, this mindfulness idea is taking control of the things that you do have control over, as opposed to writhing around the things that you don't have control over, because you don't have control over them. I know. I feel that pain. I totally understand. If you hear my cats going insane, it's because they're super excited about the Christmas tree coming out. It just brings out the terrible kitten in all of them. So anyway, do you guys have pets that like Christmas time? Because my pets love Christmas time. Okay, let's get you some tarot. Your mindfulness will help grant wishes for you, my soul friends. We also have emotional stability coming towards you from this mindfulness as well. This could be attracting a stable emotional person or partner. It also could just be finding that emotional stability within yourself. I like both of those things. Yes, taking control of your own life with that mindfulness energy, overcoming conflicts and obstacles. The Emperor is above that kind of squabbling, and so I feel like you shall be also. Yes. Abundance and good things, like good luck, good outcomes for you coming through. You making your own way, you making your wishes come true, making your own luck in several different ways. Yes. What else should I say about that? Probably nothing. yeah, I think we're just going to leave you on a high note there. As far as what you need to do to overcome this challenge, you've already got it. You just need to keep doing what you're doing to move forward and keep that on an even keel, a positive note, etc., what have you. You're heading down the right path already. If this was helpful, tell me how in the comments section. Give me topic ideas there as well. If you'd like to book a private reading, there are ways to do so in the description box. We'll see you in the next one, my friends. Take care. Bye-bye-bye-bye. Hello, group 2. So if you picked the golden sheen obsidian, I can't seem to get the gold sheen to show for you. I knocked this down on the floor and was able to see it really well. It was like, dang. I wish the viewers could see it, but here we are. It will be what it is. You got the Breathe card. Your challenge also feels very much like a life challenge that you don't have a lot of control over. It's like an outcome of some kind. Might not be what you want it to be, or you're very worried that it will not end up being what you want it to be. And your guides are saying that you need to focus in on what you do have control over, which is sometimes just your own breath. I know, I hate that. I would not want to hear that from me either. I'd be like, tell me how to fix it. And I'd be like, yeah, that's... Nobody can ever tell me how to fix it. I feel for you. But yeah, I do know that when I'm able to ground myself enough and get control over my body, I do handle things better that are external. And so that's something that's coming in for you, definitely with this card, is your guide saying that you need to like actually go down to that basic of a step of like getting grounded inside your own body and breathing. Because I feel like a major survival mode going on for several of you, if not all of you. Okay, let's get you some tarot now. We have the Three of Wands. Eight of Wands. Okay, okay. Good news for you. Judgment. King of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So the good news for you, my friends, is that your plans that you've been making with these two cards here, your guides are saying that they should work out fine. Whatever you got in your challenge sector, you know, your guides are saying that you're actually going to be okay. That you're going to get a second chance, that it's going to feel like you have a second chance, that things are going to be gradual and take time, but you're going to meet and overcome the challenges currently facing you. And so that's actually very, very good news towards the challenge that you currently face. I know that for many of you, sorry, that is almost sounds too good to be true, possibly, or that you don't want to dare get your hopes up because you don't want to be let down. And I relate to that very, very strongly. But at the same time, I also have to call it and say that the healthier thing to do for your brain is to imagine things working out well. Even if they don't, then all that happens is that you worried about it twice. And so that seems to be a theme coming in over and over and over again for several people. It's something that I have to often be reminded of myself. So you are not alone, my group twos, when it comes to being able to let go and let things take their natural course, to let things kind of work out or work themselves out when we don't have control over them. It can be really, really hard to let go enough to do that. And sometimes it can be quite unhealthy or make us feel sicker if we can't, you know, get control of at least our own emotions. It's like, oh gosh, I think it was Jim Carrey, of all people, that said that, like, if you You know, it's all well and good to like take care of your mental health, but if you're not drinking enough water and exercising regularly, you're not even giving yourself a fighting chance. And that's a good advice, I feel like, because it is very true to go back to the basics so that you can get a second chance, so that you do have a fighting chance to get through it. And with that, I shall leave you. If this was helpful, tell me how in the comments section. Give me topic ideas there as well. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, there are ways to do so in the description box. We'll see you in the next one. Bye, 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 bye. Hello, group 3. So if you picked the little swirly black and white heart, let's go ahead and get into your card, which is the wish card. So this card is all about part of how you overcome the current challenge facing you is to wish for the best outcome and to believe that you deserve that best outcome, and that's how you get the outcome. So it's a very thick on the manifestation energy message that you're getting from your guides. I feel like this has been a recurring theme for certain people that have been watching these videos of maybe you've been told time and time again and you just don't quite know how to push yourself in the right direction. Totally can relate. I've spent my entire life doing that in one form or another. So as far as like, do I have the answer of how to flip and do that? No. If I ever figure it out in a uniform way, I will figure out a way to explain that to the world somehow. But until that day happens, I honestly don't know. There's got to be different little bites that we can take of getting to the point that we want to be at. I definitely am starting to believe that it does not happen all at once, especially if it's already kind of been a slow go in the first place, like getting those things that we want. We may have accomplished a lot of things in our life, but we still don't have that one thing that we want. And that's coming through pretty hard with this energy, with this wish energy that I see here. See how she's like holding this like pearl and there's like this moon. Do you guys know the story of the, oh gosh, I feel like such a dork telling the story of the old man and the tide pool. Maybe I shouldn't tell you. Maybe you should just go look up Old Man and the Tide Pool and decide if you want to do that. It's like a story that goes along with a Qigong exercise that I am supposed to do a lot more than I ever do. And it really helps you feel better if you'll just flip and do it. But me being me, remember how we were talking about that? Like, I just fight so hard against everything that's good for me. Don't be like me. Let's get you some tarot. And look up to the Old Man in the Tide Pool because there might be some irrelevance in your situation. Yep. All right, so we have the Devil card here popping out first. The Devil card is about letting go of something that you've chained yourself to, not something that you can't get away from. So like your wish is within your grasp, but it actually comes down to you letting something go, which is often harder than we think. Right? Or it feels harder than it should be, or whatever, however you want to look at that. You need to look at things differently, rewire your brain as such to try to get to this wish fulfillment, and a lot of that is letting go of this energy here. You're going to do it in a way that's different from how you've been trying to do it, and I know that's so frustrating when you've tried literally everything. I feel that for you, and I'm totally there with you. But that's how you get through this cycle, and that's how you have the strength to get through this cycle. Holy heck. That's a lot. Group 3, that's a lot. Let's get some more cards. We have King of Cups and the 3 of Wands. You will be successful. It's just a matter of when you decide to start. And I feel so bad even saying that to you because I'm totally in the same boat in certain respects in my life. Literally was just having a conversation with somebody about myself thinking, man, I should just get it together, and I just won't do it. So I feel for you. I really do. Because it's hard. You know deep down inside what you need to do to get to this point. You just haven't quite started yet, and that's okay. I'm not here to judge you for that. Clearly, I would have no right because I'm right in the same boat with you. Sunshine. So, no judgments here. I wish you the best of luck, and I hope maybe you'll extend a wish to me that I get my own ish together in that department. And with that, I shall leave you. If this was helpful, tell me how in the comment section. Give me topic ideas there as well. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, there are ways to do so in the description box. And my friends, we shall see you in the next one. Bye, 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 bye. Hello, group of 4. So if you picked the blue rock and this cute little image of this lady with her cat and their little candle, you have the devoted card. How to get through this challenge. Okay, so like for some of you, I feel like the way to get over this challenge is literally your guide showing you like a pet, like having a pet in your life. So if you've been on the fence about getting one and you have the ability to get one, just the only thing holding you back is just the fact that you don't have one. Not because it's like you're not allowed to have one or whatever, right? Don't do anything you're not supposed to not, have. But anyway, if you have been putting it off and the only thing stopping you is just the thought of it's new, go ahead and go for it, because it looks like there's a lot of joy to be had. Some of you, there might be a pet coming towards you that you didn't pick. It just comes to you instead. And you're like, well, it's my cat now, Lewis. So, yeah, that's definitely coming in. Another type of devotion is coming in, like some kind of devotion you have to the pets and people at your house. I feel like some of you, that's like your whole reason for living, your whole reason for getting up and going to a job you might not necessarily like that much. And that's how you get through those challenges that are like day to day, is to have that little piece of home and quiet is also coming through. And that's quite beautiful. That's a good thing to get up and go to work for, is it not? Yeah, it still sucks though, working for a living. I hear you there. For some of you, I just feel like you're in very bad need of some kind of a vacation. Yeah, like a good happy home life looks like to be part of your blessing area. But you do have the burden of having to go out in the world and earn a living, to even have the meager living that you have is like coming through for some of you. But that's like the only conflict you have in your life, is that uncertainty, that having to work really hard to get through day by day. You feel sort of chained to that. And no matter how far you go or how far you kind of get pulled back to that. But your guides are saying, that things will ebb and flow, and that you will have times of triumph, and to remember that, and to always cling to the good things that you do still have, because that is what's going to get you through those darker times. And that's how you've been getting through up to this point. And so your guides are saying to keep doing that, because that is what's working for you. It just might not feel like it sometimes, right? You might not be able to see it, but you are overcoming every challenge that you face. It just doesn't feel as grandiose or Hollywood style as what our minds can make up, right? And your guides are saying that's okay. You're actually very successful in what you're doing. My group 4s, you need to be easier on yourself, okay? And know that you are going to have triumphs in your life, that you already have made very many triumphs in your life, and that things just kind of ebb and flow. And that's how life is for everyone. It's just that nobody talks about that. And so then we all start feeling like inadequate, right? When really we're doing, just as well, if not better than others. So don't get paralyzed with comparing yourself, because you do have good things coming towards you, new things coming towards you that are going to be good. And the challenges that you currently face are going to be challenges that you do overcome successfully. It just doesn't feel like it right now. right? Or doesn't feel like it's going to happen the way that we want it to. But your guides are saying that it's happening the way it needs to. Okay. I hope this was helpful. If it was, tell me how in the comment section. Give me topic ideas there as well. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, there are ways to do so in the description box. We'll see you in the next one. Bye, 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 bye.